Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be talking about aggregate functions in SQL. So we'll be writing some queries with some aggregate functions in SQL. Aggregate functions are actually functions that we use in making calculations. We use them to make calculations in SQL. And usually we use these aggregate functions. Most of them are used with the group by clause. That's why you help us to group. It calculates, it makes the calculation and now group it based on a given column. So we'll understand better as we go. So let's go ahead. Okay, let's select all our data. Let's see our data set. So we'll be using our employee details data set. Okay, so I need to let SQL know that the database I'm using is my medic to analyst. Okay, so employee details data set. Okay, so let's run this. So these are data sets. Okay, we can go through it. So now for aggregate functions, we're using the salary column and the position column. We want to know the total for the first one, sum. We want to know the total salary that is being paid to each position. Okay, so before I go ahead, okay, you can see here we have 5,000 rows. This data set has 5,000 rows. So let me show us the unique values that we have under the position. So let's select distinct from. So let's select. We are selecting distinct position from. So from our employee details data set. Okay, we can run this. Okay, so we can see that, see, we have 40 rows there. We can see that means we have 40 unique positions in this data set. Okay, so we're now going to group based on our position column. So we are going to select. So we're going to be. Let me go back to our data sets. Okay, so we're going to select. We're going to select our position. So sum of salary of the salary from our employee details data set, and we have to group the salary by, meaning show us all the sum of the salary for each position. We need to be grouping by position. So we can run this now so that we can see. So we can see. Okay, so let me include the sum of the salary as total salary. To rerun this. So now we have our total salary for HR representative. Total salary that we paid to them was this. For the marketing intern, all total salary paid to the marketing intern, all marketing interns is actually this. The account intern, the total salary paid to them. The senior HR, it's going to show the total salary paid to each role. So the software engineer, this is the total salary paid to them. Software engineer 3. So it's showing us total salary paid to each role. So now it's the same with the average. Let me copy this. So I want to know the average salary that was paid to for each role. So we use the AVG for the average. Now let's run this. So this is the average salary paid to them. and we can actually run this. So we've rounded it into 2 decimal places. Okay, so then we'll go to the next one. Count. Before we do that, let's go back to these data sets. Let's see what's there. Okay, so what can we count? We can actually count the total number of departments that we have here. So let's go ahead and say, let's count. So we're going to be select count of departments from our employee details data sets. So we don't use group by clause with this count. Let's run it and see. So that means we have a total of 5,000 departments. Indirectly, we have about a total of 5,000 observations in this data set. So that's what it means indirectly. So for the marks too, the same thing with the average, the sum. Let me copy this and see. I'm going to remove the decimal. And then we change this to marks. So no, I forgot to put a bracket here. So the maximum salary paid to HR representatives, we have it here. The marketing intern, we have it here. So that's the maximum salary paid to each role. So we can see it, and the same with the minimum too. So let me copy it so that we can see. So we'll change this to minimum. So you can see it's the same for the HR representatives. The minimum salary is 15,878. I want to know how much is the lowest salary that HR representatives they collect. So from this, you're able to get your answer by writing this query. So the next thing we're going to do is the distinct count. Okay, we did that initially here. We used it to get our positions. Okay, so that was distinct. So for the distinct counts now. So the difference between the distinct and the distinct count is that this will bring out the observations, the distinct observations in that column. But the distinct count will tell us this is the total number of distinct observations. So let's write the query. Select counts of a distinct position. So it's just like copying it and just putting count in front of it from our employee details data set. So let's run this. We had 40 before. From you can see here we have 40 rows. We have 40 rows. So let's run it and see. So you can see 40. So to the standard deviation, you can calculate standard deviation of a column. So to do this, I would still like to copy this. So position standard deviation of salary, STDEV. Okay. As STD of salary. Okay, we forgot to remove this total salary. This one should be minimum salary, not total salary. Minimum salary. Then for the maximum salary, not everything is not total salary. Maximum salary for let's see, is there any other one around average salary? So this one should be average salary, not total. Average salary, and that should be whole. Yeah, so the first one is total, average, the maximum, the minimum. Okay, standards. Okay, so let's run these and see. Here we can see. So standard deviation of the salary paid to HR representatives. This is this. So we can actually still round it up like we did initially to make it readable. Comma 2. Okay, so that's it. So, and it's the same thing with the variance. So we want to know the variance of the salary paid to them. So just change this to VAR, okay, and we'll change it to variance of salary. So that's it. So that's all about aggregate functions in SQL. I hope we've been able to gain one or two things. Thank you for watching this channel, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like this video. Bye.